Hey. So yeah, I took last week off. I had to. I'm trying to catch up on the 50 million projects I got in the air. So forgive me, but I'm not too sorry about it. But anyway, in this time that I spent trying to catch up on some of the projects, I always play something in the background. So of course we all listen to Netflix or watch it or chill with it, whatever you're doing. 9 times out of 10, Netflix is just keeping me company as I'm doing homework nowadays. God. So, yeah, I bumped into the show Love Is Blind, and like I saw it before, and I was like, maybe I should give this a go. But I'm not a big reality show person. But I gave it a go anyway. It was decent background noise. However, that relationship between that Jennifer and that Barnett guy kind of sucked me in. Like they would have formed the perfect fuckboy relationship had they got together. I didn't finish it. I'm at the point where they finally all like saw each other, and I just saw all of the sparks fly, all the fuckboy sparks fly when those two finally saw each other, and I was just like, yeah, this reminds me a lot about what I'm trying to grow from or grow through when it comes to relationships. And so it just made me think about some universal truths that just exist in any type of relationship that you have, be it a family relationship, a coworker, a friend, hell, a teacher, a counselor. Like, there are just some universal truths that exist whenever you couple in any way with another human being. So, yeah, I'm going to give you guys 5 universal truths that kind of stuck out to me in these past 2 weeks. That's really making me alter the investments that I'm putting in the people that I'm dealing with in my life as I go forward. So let's just jump into it. The first thing is that you can't make people happy. I know it was this big uproar when Will Smith and Jada kind of talked about it in their relationship on her channel. And everybody was like, what you mean you don't want to make your wife happy? But he had a very poignant point. It's like happiness comes from within. And I can't make you happy. Just like I can't make anybody like honor my relationship with them. I can't make anybody not cheat on me. I can't make anybody appreciate me. I can't make you happy. Like, I can help aid in the happiness that you have within you. I cannot take away from said happiness, but I can't make you happy. Like, I feel like there are a few people still lingering in my life because of primarily what our relationship is, but then secondarily because of just my like need to give my all in every relationship I'm in. I'm realizing that they want me to make them happy, and I can't. Like, I can kind of smell the drama coming, and I'm like, oh no, that's not for me. Yeah, happiness can be slightly validated from the outside, but yeah, I just don't. I'm learning the hard way in some relationships that you just can't make nobody happy. The second thing I realized is that anybody can be a fuckboy, right? Like, it's not just a masculine thing. It's just not a trait that happens in intimate relationships. You know what I mean? Like, somebody can be a friend to you but keep taking, or be a friend to you and just disrespect that bond that y'all have. Somebody can be your teacher and like just shit on you at every chance that they get. That person is a fuckboy in your life. Like, they are. They just are. Man, woman, child, elder, peer, or subordinate, whatever. If they shitting on you, you gotta get away from them. Like, they're not upholding their end of the relationship. So what are you doing? And you are not responsible for what they do to you. You are responsible for what you allow them to do to you, right? I can't get mad at my exes for cheating on me. I can't get mad at myself for being like, for not honoring that as the deal breaker that it is. Like, that's the point that I'm trying to make. I can't hold you accountable to anything that I won't hold you accountable for. And that's crazy. So yeah, like I was just looking at that Jennifer girl and how she went back to the original guy. I can't remember his name. Is it Mike, Marcus, something like that. And I was just like, you shouldn't take her back, because this is setting up a bad precedent of the bullshit she can do to you. And then I was like, oh, well, Regina, you keep taking somebody else back in your life and the bullshit that they do to you. And I'm like, all right, you're right. Ain't nobody asked you to make no poignant points, as we just sitting here trying to catch up. God damn it. But it leads to the third point, which is healing from any bad relationship is a must, no matter what that relationship is, no matter how long you were in that relationship. If it ended up having a negative impact on you, one of those moments where it was like, oh, I didn't know that hurt, right? You owe it to yourself to heal from that. Like, take the time away to be like, nope, I can't do this shit. I can't deal with it. There's somebody in my life right now. I'm trying to forge a relationship with them. However, they don't realize that I can see the drama coming, right? Because I've been through it in different arenas, in different ways. But it's like, just the way that you ask me certain questions, just the way that you formulate the beginning of certain statements just makes me go, you on that shit today. And I just refuse to go there with you. And I have people around me who's like, oh, well, Regina, it's not that deep. You ain't got to worry about it that much. No. If I felt something that's that deep, it's literally as deep as feelings go. And so I'm supposed to deal with my feelings. And I tend to deal with my feelings with or without you. Number 4, work needs to be put into any relationship that you have. That's the only way it'll work, right? Like, that just makes sense. Now, a lot of people hear the word work and they think of just grueling, arduous tasks. And if that's what you got to do, especially in those like relationships that are supposed to add to your happiness, right? If it's arduous to make it a happy thing that adds to you, then that might be something you're supposed to learn a lesson from and move away from. That's it. Like, it's not fruitful. It's not beneficial. There are people who I genuinely love that I have to back up from, because this connection is not beneficial or fruitful for me. Now, whether it is for you, it's not for me to determine, but the actions and the shit that I can hang my hat on is telling me that it ain't, or it is, just not in a reciprocal way. I don't know. I just firmly believe in reciprocity in relationships, and maybe that's my problem or my naivete, whatever. But I'm definitely like sound on the fact that like we can't be unequally yoked to the point where you dragging me down. Like, that shit is a no-go for me going forward in life. I'm not sorry at all. I'm not even giving you a sorry, not sorry. I'm just not sorry. And then the 5th thing, and then I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, because I still got shit to do. I just do. I got a lot of things to do. And but I had to share. So number 5. And I think this is a thing that is not afforded to a lot of people, especially a lot of people who find themselves in like my shoes, like single and childless and still making their way through their personal life, right? The most important relationship you have is the one with yourself. That's kind of the precipice for every other relationship in your life. You can only treat people as good as you're willing to treat yourself. Like, those are just some things that like you have to afford to yourself. I can't expect people to treat me good or better than I treat myself. They look at that relationship with yourself as a blueprint as to what they can do. You dog yourself out, you always talking down about yourself, it's going to be real easy and real quick for that joke with those real ramifications in it to come out. That hurts your feelings. Have they seen but you hurting your own feelings? I learned this lesson because I had someone recently tell me, oh, you think you better than me, or you think you this and you that. And I had to sit down and was like, well, no, I do think I'm great, but it has nothing to do with you. Like, and I know how that sounds, and I don't mean it in a malicious way. I have a very solid and more healthy relationship with myself. And that's rattling you because it's now causing you to have a more healthy and better relationship with me. That ain't my bag, dog. It just ain't. It just ain't. Jesus. So yeah, those are the 5 universal truths that I have come up with as I am navigating my way through my personal shit and as I'm watching random shit on YouTube and Netflix and everything else. But they rang true. They touched me in a very deep way, so I had to come and share with you guys. That's it and that's all. As always, I want to leave you guys with a lot of light because, yeah, we got to see our way through this muckiness that has been given to us. It is that deep, but I got a flashlight for you. I want to leave you guys with a lot of life because, I mean, once we get it and we get it in our grasp, we got to really, really hold on to it, take control of it and mold it into that piece you want it to be. And as always, I leave you guys with a lot of love. Because you know me, I believe everything is done through love. So the love that you give to me, I give straight on back to you guys. 2 times over since I missed last week.